Hi, my name is Olivia Mahold, and I am interviewing Ms. Kelly Carroll today. So many students at University of Findlay are interested in some of your experiences while working with an elite organization such as the Cleveland Browns. And so I'm going to have you start off by telling me some experiences that led you to working with the Cleveland Browns.
Sure. So I like to tell a story. When I was in college, I went home one summer and decided I didn't want just a regular college kid job. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I wanted something different. I loved being around sports. We had a minor league baseball team in our hometown, and I walked into their office and said, "Can I do anything? Can I work for you this summer?" And fortunately, they provided me a really great opportunity. And from there, I just got to see the inner workings of a professional sports organization. And I really enjoyed it, and it just snowballed. And I took advantage of a lot of opportunities, internships in college, and then after that, worked in minor league hockey for a while. And what led me to Cleveland was actually a guy I was dating at the time and wanted to be closer to. And I ended up with a really great job. Relationship didn't last, but the job did. So it all worked out. But I've grown since I've also been with the Browns and in Cleveland, and it's just been great. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, but the professional growth opportunities are wonderful.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad that worked out for you. So what's some of your educational background and history? So are you from Ohio, and that's what kind of led you to the Browns?
I went to the College of Worcester in Ohio and majored in communication. It was a really nice, versatile major that I thought would, at the time when I didn't know what I wanted to do, I thought it would lend itself well to a lot of opportunities later down the road. And from there, so I was in Ohio. I went back to Michigan for a while, and the opportunity in Youngstown, I was really willing to move anywhere for the right position. And so I did end up in Youngstown, and then from there, Cleveland. And so it wasn't necessarily Cleveland or the Browns specifically that drew me in, but it was really the opportunity, and it happened to be in Cleveland, and it happened to be with the Browns, which I'm not complaining about.
What did you choose communication as your major for? How come?
At Worcester, it was a really great major, a lot of good professors. I was intrigued by it, and I thought that the coursework would really set me up and prepare me for my future. And at the time, I didn't know what that was going to be. So I wanted something that would allow me the opportunity to work in a number of professions, really build my writing and speaking skills, which are very important really in any profession. So it was great, and it worked out, and I use it a lot now with the things that I've learned, and applying those to my daily work.
Okay, well, so how did your degree help you with what exactly you're doing now in your profession?
Sure. So, a lot of what I focused on in college was the interpersonal communication and relationship. A big part of my job is relationship building. So being able to speak, being able to write and communicate effectively and to build those relationships is really important in the sales world. So, and in our client services role. So, I apply a lot of my writing skills, the things that I learned, and the research. So I also was tasked in college with a kind of a final senior thesis. And I did that my junior year as well. So it was a lot of writing and research, which we do a lot actually now in our day-to-day jobs.
Okay, so tell me what a typical day looks like for you on the job.
Every day is different. So it's really hard to pinpoint exactly what an everyday would look like. But we spend a lot of time communicating with our clients. So I do work with our corporate partners. We each have about 10 to 15 accounts. So a lot of my everyday is ensuring that they're getting what their partnership involves. So they get signage. I'm working on the signage and building that out. If they're getting tickets, I'm making sure those tickets are sent their way. Game sponsorships, things like that. So on the day-to-day, it's just a lot of client conversations and a lot of working internally to make sure everything is fulfilled for them. Our communication with fans varies from the press releases that we put out to the media, that then the media writes their stories and communicates. We're very active on social media, which is always fun and interesting. So we put out, and we have a person that's in charge of our social media. That's their whole entire job, and she's speaking from a brand voice. So it's not her personal opinions or her personal thoughts, but there's a team of people that are working with her to say, what do we want? what do we want to put out there to fans? How do we want to communicate this? So there's that. There's people doing the stories and the video content. We're sending emails to our fans about tickets, about events, and so we're in constant communication with the fans. There's there's not a day that goes by you won't hear something about the Browns. Yeah, so University of Findlay students are in just the best position here with the Edge partnership with the Browns. So just to provide some perspective, we might receive 300, 400 applications for an internship. If you're a Findlay student and we are part of this Edge program, you're able to funnel your resume right to the top of that list, and you might not get that internship because somebody else might, but you have the chance to take advantage of every opportunity to be looked at, to connect with our staff members, so even if it's not the internship, but you just want to talk with someone about a project or something you're interested in, you have this direct pipeline. And so that's really exciting. We don't do that with any other college or university. So to really just take advantage of any opportunity, whether it's an event, volunteering for an event, volunteering on game day, reaching out to a staff member, coming to the Brown Summit when we host it here on campus, just do it. Just meet people, get involved, pick their brains. Everyone's story is a little different about how they got involved with sports, but take advantage of that. It's an awesome program that the university provides you guys. We all are working for wins, and it's hard when they don't come, but the group that we have in place, the people and our fans and their passion will be what continues to drive our organization forward. And then when we win, it's all going to come together.
This is Miss Kelly Carroll from the Cleveland Browns, and we want to thank her for coming to the University of Findlay to speaking with us today.